truth is exposing. This is way too real, I need a moment. No one man should hide all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count disclosure hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the data showers. Till then, fuck that, the truth is out. And they say, 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 grace above, secrets staying hidden, man. SNL and the newscast, tell them Lou Elizondo got the last laugh. More specifically, Greer with the flash drive. File so big they make your past die. Jack Barron with the deep dive, reverse engineering craft with a keen eye. I'm embodying characteristics of the mystic. He knows he's so veridic. I just need time alone with my own thoughts. Star maps in my mind with the vaults locked. My childlike wonder, my cosmic honesty gets drowned out by blackouts and policy. Reality is catching up with me. My mind fights the veil of secrecy. With these briefings they entrusted me. Looking down at my declassified feeds like no one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count disclosure hours. Stop tripping, I'm flipping off the cower. Till then, till that, the truth is out. Colin Powell's cosmic prowlers, lost in majestic files and CIA towers. They said we were the abomination of science fiction, but now it's fact.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it, dropping truth bombs no one's ever seen. Do it, screams from the skeptics. Yeah, I bring truth to it. I guess every whistleblower needs theme music.
No one man should hide all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count disclosure hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the tower. The truth frozen, the secrets open, deep state moves in the shadows. Yeah, we rollin', but everybody we rollin' with some glaze in the dark and some toxin colored. In this black budget world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cruel lies, truth is exposing. Truth is exposing. This is way too real, I need a moment. Is out, as they say, they say, grace above, secrets staying hidden, man. SNL and the newscast, tell them Lou Elizondo got the last laugh. More specifically, Greer with the flash drive. File so big they make your past die. Jack Barron with the deep dive, reverse engineering craft with a keen eye. I'm embodying characteristics of the mystic. He knows he's so veridic. I just need time alone with my own thoughts. Star maps in my mind, but the vault's locked. With my childlike wonder, my cosmic honesty gets drowned out by blackouts and policy. Reality is catching up with me. My mind fights the veil of secrecy. With these briefings they entrusted me. Looking down at my declassified feeds like no one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count disclosure hours. Stop tripping, I'm flipping off the cower. Till then, till that, the truth is out. Colin Powell's cosmic prowlers, lost in majestic files and CIA towers. They said we were the abomination of science fiction, but now it's fact, man, check the transmission. At the end of the day, I'm exposed. Damn well, y'all feeling this. I don't need your clearance, I got my own dish. I don't power trip, I know what's in that shit. How's the truth doing? It survived. I was watching life move, now I'm diving. Where the graves at, where they hide. I got the docs to make your life so enlightened. Now this could be a beautiful day. beautiful death. Jumping out the program, truth off my chest. You got the power to let the secrets go.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it, dropping truth bombs no one's ever seen to it. Screams from the skeptics, yeah, I bring truth to it. I guess every whistleblower needs theme music.
No one man should hide all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count disclosure hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the tower. UAPs in the sky, they ain't ours. The system's broken, the truth frozen, the secrets open, deep state moves in the shadows. Yeah, we rollin'. But everybody we rollin' with some grace in the dark and some dots encoded in this black budget world. We the ones chosen. So good night, cruel lies. Truth is exposing. Truth is exposing. This is way too real. I need a moment. No one should have all that power. The clock's ticking. I just count disclosure hours. Stop tripping. I'm tripping off the data showers. Till then, know that the truth is out, as they say. Grays above, secrets staying hidden, man. SNL and the newscast. Tell them Lou Lozano got the last laugh. More specifically, Greer with the flash drive. File so big they make your past die. Jack Barron with the deep dive. Reverse engineering craft with a keen eye. I'm embodying characteristics of the mystic. He knows he's so veridic. I just need time alone with my own thoughts. Star maps in my mind, but the false lock. But my childlike wonder, my cosmic honesty gets drowned out by black ops and policy. Reality is catching up with me. My mind fights the veil of secrecy. With these briefings, they entrusted me. Looking down at my declassified degrees like no one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count disclosure hours. Stop tripping, I'm flipping off the couch. Till then, know that the truth is out. Colin Powell's cosmic prowlers lost majestic files and CIA towers. They said we were the abomination of science fiction, but now it's fact, man. Check the transmission. At the end of the day, I'm exposed. You know damn well, y'all feeling this. I don't need your clearance, I got my own dish. I don't power trip, I know what's in that shit. How's the truth doing? It survived. I was watching life move, now I'm diving. Where the grays at? Where they hide? I got the dots to make your life so enlightening. Now this could be a beautiful death. I'm jumping through dimensions, letting go of the rest. I'm letting go of the rest. This could be a beautiful death. Jumping out the program, truth off my chest. You got the power to let the secrets go.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it, dropping truth bombs no one's ever seen to it. Screams from the skeptics, yeah, I bring truth to it. I guess every whistleblower.
What you know about rolling with the grays in the night? Stephen Greer dropping truth, exposing every light. Bob Lazar in the game, know what the craft can do. Anna Paulina in the house, grilling every crew. Eric Davis on the mic, talking for alien species. When the whistleblowers speak, governments fall to their knees. Sightings in the sky, better take another look. I feel like I'm floating in the cosmic psionic truth. A UFO news dropping now. Welcome to the proof.
The data, Eric Burtison. The data confirms their presence.
Hello everyone, I hope everyone's doing good today. Looks like we're having camera issues. I don't know why. Don't know why we're having camera issues. Right there. Oh, maybe it's that. Can't see me. Okay. And then hopefully everyone's doing good today. As we get into this segment. Let me see here.
Hey there.
Hey,
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Can you tell me what's going on in global news and then give me some weird news? No local.
All right, let's dive right in. Globally, there's a lot happening. For instance, tensions are definitely on the rise in the Red Sea region. There have been renewed conflicts involving the Houthis, and the US is stepping up its responses as well. As for some truly weird news, there's no shortage of that either. For example, a newly discovered monkey species with bright orange lips has been found in the forests of the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is definitely a quirky find. And in London, a monkey was actually found abandoned inside a laundry bag on a bus, and it has now been safely rehomed to a sanctuary. So there's definitely a mix of dramatic global events and some unusual headlines to keep things interesting.
Tell me about this monkey with the orange lips. What's going on, Bearded Ninja?
So, this newly discovered monkey with the bright orange lips is definitely a fascinating one. It was just recently found in the forests of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Researchers are calling it a pretty unique find because it has these really distinctive features around the mouth area, which is quite unusual for primates in that region. It's definitely adding a splash of color to the world of wildlife news.
And is this a whole new species?
Absolutely. This is indeed a newly identified species, officially called the Colobus congoensis, or locally the Liquale monkey, which sounds like a joke because it's not quite the name for nothing, but it was officially recognized as a distinct species by scientists in July 2026, making it only the 5th new African monkey species discovered in the last 75 years. This little monkey has a striking black coat, a bright orange cream patch around its mouth and nose, and a pretty unique set of vocal calls. Scientists say it's about the size of a small dog and seems to keep to the high treetops of its rainforest home. So yeah, it's a totally new addition to the primate family tree.
Yeah, this dude has like a lot of, it looks got a lot of human features here. Very close. His nose is like not as broad, not well pronounced. It's very strange.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the fascinating things about it. Some of these facial features do look surprisingly human-like, especially around the nose and mouth. It's like nature decided to get a little creative there.
That's trippy, man. That is trippy.
It really is. Nature definitely has a way of surprising us with these quirky little details. And who knows, we might keep discovering even more fascinating species out there.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. That is strange. Okay. How's everyone doing out there? Just covering some stuff that has broadcasts. Welcome to UFO Exo Files. where we get on topic of UFOs. Alright, so that's a trip, man. I have not seen that before, right? Let's see what's going on here. This segment of it. Hope everyone's doing good today. How you doing, Black Bearded Brad? How you doing, Beck? Fall? Persos? How you doing? Hope everyone's doing good out there. Let's see here. Let's see what's on the populars with the Reddit. Having to put up the request like this in a minimum wage hotel recipient, a salary. Sucks. Leaving a cabin of a tour crane after a long shift. HOA votes women out of 55 plus community for being too young after inherit home. Washington yesterday. I'm not sure if I was arrested or not. Let's see here. Chinese rocket gets struck by lightning. Okay, there's a rocket right there. That's wild. What's going on, Bobby Perry? Good morning. How you doing today? Your stream always awesome. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, bro. We're doing some alien stuff and conversations, so I think we just gotta start with some alien talk here, stories, and get into that. Hopefully I wanted to see some regular segment, right, where we can talk about the beginning of the show, like local news, UFOs, what's going on locally, worldly, and some strange stuff, and then see what's popular in the Reddit forums before we get into discussing alien abductions, close alien encounters, and things like that for this morning, and then check to see if war.gov UFO dropped any new files today, and see where that plays us with the information, right, guys? So that's the segment for today. I hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully we get to see and hear of basically just that, someone's personal accounts of an alien abduction that they had, and do that. But meanwhile, let's see what else is on the Reddit forums here. Jaguar sneaks up on a pet dog here. Damn, he's really taking his time, isn't he? No audio. He's like right up on him. Is he going to sleep next to him? Oh, I got him. John Guzamo, actually a great actor. Let's see here. Kitty cat. What do you do with a cat when he moving from house? I don't know, mine used to cry a lot and complain, dude. My little dude, man, he used to complain a lot. This is kind of funny, right? This story. So there's tigers are solitary creatures that value personal space, while lions are social and clingy, often encroaching onto the tiger's very space. So this story is pretty funny too, because these two became friends, right? But one is super annoyed by the other, right? And the other one's looking for attention. The other one's like, bro, let's leave me alone. This fucking that was pretty funny, guys. He's like, come on, man. That's pretty cool. Two unlikely stories, right? Yeah, he's pissed. He's like, bro, my own personal space here, leave me alone. That's awesome. That's so funny. How you doing, Jill? What's going on, Becky Falls, Matt of the Dead, Winnow Lewis, Better 87, Bang Bang, Liz Love, Beck, or Bang Back. I'm sorry. That's right.
35 students between two classes failed a portion of their midterm because they all used AI to generate their entire response. And apparently they didn't proofread it. Let me show y'all how I picked up on it. So this discussion post was a portion of my students' midterm, and if you look, it looks normal, right? But if you copy and paste this and look closely, in white ink, I placed the word Madagascar somewhere in the response in a way that makes no sense. But if you uncopy and paste it, you can't see it. So if Madagascar was somewhere in my student's response in a way that did not make sense, I knew that they copied and pasted the entire thing and just threw it in AI, and oh my God.
Oh, damn, he got him. I'm doing all right, chill. Trying to do this new segment where I'm doing the morning thing. We can open lines and talk about alien abduction.
For the
X-Files. When you have two husbands. It's funny. You know? Alright, so let's see here. Go home. Cholera mutation. Mutilation. These are the stories, man, with the cow mutilations, bro. It's definitely one of those trippy situations. It hasn't been discussed. Oh, I love the X-Files. I do too, man. I grew up on that. That was my jam. While kids were watching cartoons and all this other stuff, man, I was watching X-Files. Have you looked into Ukraine war UFO videos? It's been out a little. Yeah, Pirates. I covered it actually yesterday too. Covered it quite a bit. And we touched on it. Basically, in 2021, when this war starts segmenting out, right? They literally, it was a pastor there that was coming up with there were tanks coming up to the church, and he was praying. Next thing you know, literally these two UFOs appear out of nowhere, and they appear like lightning bolts that hit the tank. And that was really dramatic, right? And of course, there's no verification of the story, right? But it was on Global News Times, the story, and that was very interesting of the story, and basically halted the tanks from encroaching onto the little small church. Very, very strange. Hey Steve, how you doing, brother? I hope everything's going good with you. Yeah, it's definitely odd segment, right? Let's see here. And this UFO comes from Brazil blog, right? And they always got some interesting stuff here. The only thing you gotta translate it. What are those light above the cloud? These things have been appearing quite a bit with lights in different locations across the world. Very strange. Now I'll post it to my, and of course we're going to be able to see other things I need to approve on my platform, right? After I get as soon as I post my group, right? We're not going to find until 8 a.m. today. At 8 a.m. we're going to find out. Alright, so turn that up. Guy can let aliens speak. Alright, this one's pretty interesting, guys. This is actually fits right into what we want to talk about.
Benefit of his extraterrestrial wisdom. As a Christmas gift, Reverend Short has offered to use his body as a vessel for his alien friend, Corton.
Right.
We were going to have you over here, is that okay?
No, I have to be sitting in the southeast, Lewis, always.
Corton will share with us the benefit of his extraterrestrial wisdom. Focus.
Okay.
They're saying, well, if it's on schedule, it'd be today at 8 a.m. The UFO drops, government drops, if it's on schedule. There's rumors across X that it's going to be on the 31st. That is what the rumor is, but historically it has been the second Friday and the fourth Friday of every UFO drop. So it could, it was like the second Friday and the last Friday, so it could just be that, right? It could just be the 31st and not the today, which is fine with me. So he's going at it with this alien thing here.
This is Central Control. This is Central Control. Stand by.
So it looks like me when I have to poop and I fall asleep on the toilet.
Central Control, this is Addy. Central Control, this is Addy.
Doesn't help. It doesn't help. Doesn't help. They're laughing. Big A, what's going on? Yeah, he's channeling. He's channeling a alien. I don't know the name of the alien that he's contacting.
On behalf of the Honorable Corton representative, we are ready to begin with information.
I hear he's Crunzy. He's channeling hard, man. You guys, if you guys are just coming in, this is basically this segment. We're talking about alien abductions, alien channeling, and this one is really strange story. and a little bit comedic just because of his reactions.
As a Christmas gift, Reverend Short has offered to use his body as a vessel for his alien friend, Corton.
Right.
We were going to have you over here, is that okay?
No, I have to be sitting in the southeast, Lewis, always.
Corton will share with us the benefit of his extraterrestrial wisdom. Focus.
Okay.
This is Central Control. This is Central Control. Stand by. Central Control, this is Addy. Central Control, this is Addy. On behalf of the Honorable Corton Representative, we are ready to begin with the information which we have for these individuals in this time period. Let us begin with the individual who's to the left forefront of the instrument.
You. State your first name.
I am JJ.
Within the next 4 to 6 of your Earth months, there will be a dramatic change in your life activity so that it would give you a more rounded character to pursue, modeled after another individual, and this one has the initials MJF. Is that known to you?
Do you think Michael J. Fox? MJF.
Oh yeah, I guess.
You do like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
It would be safe for professional.
That's wild. I don't know what to make of that. But then some of them were pretty dramatic. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. Let me do that.
Thank you for your heart.
That. Yeah, this one's pretty trippy, man. So, he speaks with alien. He's talking to the poor wife that has basically lived with that for an extended period of time. Of course, this one's been deleted. Can I see the image in my head? If I close my eyes, I can see shapes and outlines. That's pretty interesting. Oh, can I do that? There's a part of me that feels like this type of stuff is a sham. I hear you, Truth. Hey, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
It's going. I didn't know you accepted me. I don't even know where.
Oh, no
But
worries.
okay.
No worries. You say you see shapes and stuff like that? Like when
Yeah,
you...
I see. I can see lines when I close my eyes. I see colors too. I mean, I know I'm not just imagining things; they're actually there in the void of my eyes closed. You know, it's still real to me in my perception. You know,
I hear you.
even if it might not be real to everyone else because they're not in my own consciousness. So to them, it seems like it's fake. Plus, if people don't have an inner monologue, what do you think they're gonna think of channeling and all this stuff? It's fake. They don't understand what an inner monologue is. I have one of those. I can hear my own voice in my head on a constant daily basis. Not everybody has that. And that's what makes it a lot harder for people to believe it. It's because they don't have that inner monologue. Because that's part of channeling, I think. But I don't think you have to have an inner monologue to channel. I'm sure there's other ways around it, but it definitely helps with having that belief system.
No,
Anyways,
I
that's just
agree.
my opinion.
I agree. Some people channel by images. They only see images. Some people channel and only hear a voice or voices. And yeah, yeah, abstract art. Some people see colors, like a orb around the body. So yeah, there's definitely a thing there. It's definitely a thing there. It's
And when I channeled, yeah, I still question it when I've done my channeling sessions. I do. I'm
Instagram
still
teen accounts
skeptical
have
of it.
contact limits on by
sorry
But
about that.
I'm still open to it. You know, I stay open even though I'm still skeptical of it because it's interesting, and I want to see where it goes. You know, I have a spiritual community that works with me on that, so it's been fun. Regardless, it's been fun. So
Do you have you heard anything that's like wild or in like any information that you haven't heard before?
more how it works is you just flow, like everything just comes out. It doesn't have to get like exaggerated like that guy. That guy, I don't know what that was. Yeah, that's just making a bad rap on channeling when people do that shit, in
No,
my
I,
opinion.
no, I hear you.
Because they're creating almost like this idea that it has to be some different voice coming out of you. Like, it's not necessary. When I channel, it's my normal voice. Like, I just flow whatever comes out of my mind because I'm starting to believe that the thoughts that come to our heads are something that's beyond us. You know, that's what I'm starting to think at this point. So, like, you know how random songs just come to our minds out of nowhere?
Yeah.
I don't think that's constructed from us. I think that there's something bigger out there that's also playing a part, not just us doing it. Like a lot of the thoughts that come in. I know it's a lot of people, they'll say I'm crazy for saying this, but I don't care, honestly. Because I've seen some weird shit too that's changed my perception. I've seen an orb for the first time, so
That's
my
cool.
viewpoint's been changed. Hmm.
Hey, Big A, you got a question here. What does it mean when you have an inner monologue and it disappears? I always remember, I hear it and it's like a narrator.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna use. You just took it from me. Yeah, narrator. Exactly. That's how it works. It's like a narrator. Thank you. Even though I was gonna say that. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I'm surprised when someone says they don't have an inner monologue. I heard it my entire life. And I'm like,
Oh wait, you understand the inner monologue then, right? At least
100%.
you really, yeah. Yeah, it's annoying though because it can create a lot of my anxiety. I hate it so much sometimes.
That's why I listen to talk radio. It clears it out. It
And you wonder
silences
why
it.
people bash on anxiety because they don't understand the inner monologue and where anxiety comes from. And they make it this such a stigma. I hate it. It's because they don't understand the inner monologue and all that, you know? And it's a beast that I'm learning how to tame.
5904 says, a voice used to tell me what to do and monologue about it. It disappeared last week. I had it my whole life. Yes, narrator.
It's not like schizophrenia, though. I hope a lot of people don't get that twisted. It's not like that. That's a wholly different thing.
Yeah.
It's like an inner voice in our head, which is our own voice, basically. Not some, like, mysterious voice out in the freaking, like, talking in the walls or something crazy. Not like that.
No, 100%. 100%. Like, I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta do that. I gotta go over there, talk to them. I gotta.
Yep. That's basic narrating.
Man, I gotta go poop. Oh crap! Oh man. I wonder if I got water in the coffee maker.
My
like
question
that, like the
is,
stupid like that.
What is it like to not have an inner monologue? Now, see, that's what we're curious about. Since we're on the opposite spectrum here, what is it like to not have one?
I think
I wonder.
I think it's when the most I got with is when you're listening to talk radio. is silence my voice. So those gaps in between where you're waiting for a response in the talk radio,
Oh, okay.
it's just
So
dead
that's what it's
silence.
like for them. Hmm.
That
But they might see images though instead. They're better visual.
it could be. It could be. I mean, I if anything, brain science have fucking say we're drastically different from other like portions of the brain are more active than others, and the design of the brain is very different from each other. There's an average, but it's definitely very odd.
I mean, with willpower, I can stay present, but it takes a lot of willpower to stay in the present with having an inner monologue. I will say though.
I know my girl, she's just a whole bunch of stuff, dude.
How much of your life are you just coasting life, honestly, with that inner monologue there? Because I know for me, that's what a lot of life is. It's like a floaty, like lifestyle. Like I'm just floating through life.
To be honest with you, yeah, I mean, as soon as I wake up and then throughout the day, I think it silences. When I was like going to the wing house and Tilted Kill drinking beer, I start like it would start dissipating, but then what
I used
comes?
to be addicted to alcohol because of it, because that was the way to shut it off.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know that feeling. I can relate. I'm sober 5 years though now, so
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Well, what ends up happening throughout the transition is like I start catching everyone else's conversation around me, around the tables, and then that comes and then it dissipates, and then I'm just there. But yeah, it'd be like I'm listening to 5 or 6 different conversations around me as I'm talking to someone, and then someone says a joke 2 tables behind me, and I just, oh, that's funny. And the guy I'm talking to is like, what the fuck?
Right.
But then
What is
after,
your thoughts? Sorry to interrupt the inner monologue aspect, but about the alien aspect, how much do you think is real?
I
Out of
believe,
curiosity.
I believe there's a lot of people that are posting a lot of fake stuff, and I believe there's a lot of people that are just trying to get into attention. In this category, there's a lot of people that are types of narcissists and stuff like that. But I do believe a lot of people's stories, and they're really, especially the ones that are not seeking attention or have
You're
never talked about.
careful, but you're still open-minded at the same time. Is
100%,
that right?
100%. And
Same, because I don't want to drive myself crazy. I believe in everything. So,
I think the best story was Commune. There's a part there where it's like the alien's like, "You're special." He's like, "Bullshit, bullshit,
I
special."
definitely am obsessed with near-death experiencers though now. That's my big thing. Near-death experience stuff.
Oh yeah,
Those are interesting. Yeah. They go on a deeper level, and it connects with aliens sometimes too. So isn't that interesting? Which
yeah,
makes it even more wild.
yeah. It's definitely pretty cool how it crosses references. It does. You do have a lot of crossing over of the paranormal with the
Yeah.
UFO thing. It does
Yeah,
quite a
I'm
bit of
starting
that.
to think that the paranormal is everything in between the aliens and like ghosts, and probably in people's houses. It's not just ghosts, but there could be entities like alien entities too. Who knows?
No, 100% agree. Or what is it called? We're seeing a dimensional shift, and we're catching other people in their own dimension. Like example, I was there. I was with my best friend. I was helping him with. I used to go and help him with bagels, right? And we used to do the bagels before everybody wakes up. And I'm sitting there, and I look to the bathroom, and I see a person's figure turn around and look back at me. And I'm like, that's a ghost. That's a ghost. Tell my friend blah blah, and he gets kind of quiet. And he's like, that's really strange because I had a dream that I was walking towards the bathroom, and I looked back and you were sitting at that very chair. And
Oh
I'm
shit.
like he astral projected and in his dream he didn't realize. And it was like, it stuck with him for a period of time because he was he thought about that, every time he went to the bathroom since that dream. So he probably like not only astral projected like time, like he shifted time periods at that moment. Pretty wild.
You mean like time traveling in the astral realm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the only way it's probable. Probably is through astral versus technology.
Yeah, it's definitely very strange how that plays out.
But I do believe our bodies, but maybe that means that there's potential that maybe technology we could figure it out someday. But at the same time, why would we want to? Our bodies can do everything that technology already does.
Well,
Definitely,
yeah, true. I guess the same reason why we put coats on in the winter is like we can self-regulate our temperature, but it's a lot easier outsourcing some of our capabilities, right?
Right. But if we do everything outsourcing, then it becomes like irrelevant. Our whole body, then that's the only issue.
Yeah, very much true. Very much true. I think that's basically what's been happening, right? I mean, you got AI doing art and you doing a whole bunch of other stuff, and what results is us not working that creative part of our
I'm
brain.
terrible using AI. I use it day to day, every day. Just having conversations with spirituality, though, and deep topics. It's been interesting. I've been using it for like 3 months now, going into all this deep stuff.
Oh, I hear you, dude. I hear you. It's definitely I do quite a bit of it with research, fact checking, and this was that De Salvo.
I like the game though too and balance it out because I'm a gamer as well, so
Oh
kind of
yeah,
helps
what
to
do you like to
balance,
play?
keep you grounded. Oh, I was playing Battlefront Star Wars.
Nice. How is it?
Oh, it's an older game, but it's fun. Wish it wasn't so dead.
Oh,
It's a
you
bummer that the
the
first one's dead.
and you what are you talking about? The people, the updates, or do you live stream that?
The servers are just not that runny anymore on the first one.
Oh man, my favorite
2015, yeah.
my favorite one was Alien, Predator and Alien.
Oh, I'm talking about Star Wars Battlefront.
I know,
Alien versus Predator.
I know.
What?
I'm talking about a game that I like to play.
Oh. Okay. I thought we were talking about the same game still. Okay.
No worries.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. When I was in high school, we had this summer camp thing, and it was basically CAD, computer aided design, and there were parts where we were at Morgan State, right? And they had a computer room, and we used to when we had a extended break, we would go down there and multiplay that game, dude, and that crap was hilarious. Like you'd be the alien, you sneak up on somebody, and you can hear a real time scream because they. This is fucking hilarious, dude.
So was it like a horror type vibe, or was it like action slash horror?
Yeah, it's like it was like a shoot and kill game, but alien predator. You can become a predator or alien. You gotta hunt down the alien, and so the alien you could just move really fast to kill
Right.
anybody that was going after you, and they were used to go after you in groups. So I used to be predator, man, and I was just picking them off one by one.
I gotta look this shit up. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
See
it's
what this says. Um, But yeah, I play PS2 era, so I know about retro stuff. I'm 96, so I'm like 30 now.
I'm 84. Wow.
Huh?
I'm 84, 1984.
84? Oh, okay. So you grew up on Sega, probably.
Yeah. Sega kid. Toys
Yeah,
R Us
because you'd have
kid.
been like 10 or something when that was thing.
And Toys R Us.
Oh, that first came out in the 90s? Wait,
I don't know.
wasn't it
It's
earlier?
been around forever. I don't
Might have
know.
been the 80s or 70s. I don't know. I gotta look this up. No, I'm curious. Oh, yeah, deep diving into this stuff, you definitely need breaks. That's all I'm saying.
No,
For sure.
100%. 100%.
Or you drive yourself into a stress case.
Ah, got it. No worries, you've already got those then. Anything else you need for the stream setup?
Alright, so check it out. When did Toys R Us open
Oh,
up?
got it.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say that again?
Toys R Us. Toys R Us. When did that company open up?
Ah, Toys R Us. It actually started back in 1948 as a baby furniture store in Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
And then rebranded as Toys R Us in 1957 once the founder pivoted to toys. Want the fuller history, like the bankruptcy and comeback?
Toy segment of the franchise.
Sorry, could you clarify what you mean by segment? Are you asking about a specific product segment they sold?
Yeah, so basically when they started selling toys.
Right, so that was 1957. That's when founder Charles Lazarus shifted the store from baby furniture into toys and renamed it Toys R Us. Before that, it was just a baby
I figured it
furniture
was
shop
earlier than
starting
the
in
90s.
1948.
What was your highlight? The heyday.
The heyday was really the 80s and 90s when Toys R Us became the dominant toy retailer in the world with those
True.
massive
80s.
warehouse-style stores and the Jeffrey
So I was right
place.
when I
Every
said
kid
80s.
begged their parents to.
I said 80s or 70s.
No, there you go. There you go. So if you said 80s, then you're fucking spot on. That's where it was
Yeah,
booming.
80s or 70s, I said, but yeah.
It was booming,
enough.
dude. Man, I used to
Yeah.
love to go to that store, bro. I'd be telling my dad, I want this, I want that. He'd be like, okay, yeah. Just put a list. I'd be getting pissed because he
Wait,
never
does
buy anything.
Toys R Us even exist anymore, or does that exist? I think it does.
That's a great question. I heard rumors of it being reopened, but then I never heard anything else. Let me see
If
here.
it is, it's probably going to be like the Switch for the video game domination right now in there.
Hey,
Because I know they do video games.
has Toys R Us reopened somewhere?
I know Legos would definitely be big in there for sure at this point. Probably. Nerf stuff. 'Cause I don't think Nerf guns ever died out, did they?
Yes, actually, quite a comeback story. They've been opening new flagship stores across the country, including big ones at American Dream in New Jersey, Mall of America in Minnesota, and even one at the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, with dozens more rolling out for this past holiday season.
Oh wow, that's awesome, dude. Oh
Good, they're keeping
man.
it going.
Hell
We're
yeah,
more-
man. I love the commercials.
Exactly. Yeah, at least
Right, those old
complete
jingles were
humanity
burned
isn't
into
bad
everyone.
off. We have some good nostalgia still.
There you go, bro. There you go.
That's why I still have a PS2 and a PS3. I keep nostalgia alive.
Got to, man. Got you. They got now they're trying to push away from where you can have it buy stuff at the store. They're trying to make it like Sony pushed basically, where it's software you can
Digital
download.
game? Yeah, digital games. I know. It's dumb. That's why I'm a retro collector. I'm more focused on my retro stuff on eBay.
All
I
that
use
stuff
eBay.
is gonna all that stuff is gonna be worth a lot of money, dude. All that stuff.
So it's a good idea that I'm collecting, huh? I don't know if I want to sell them though.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to sell something you really love playing unless I play them enough times. I'm sick of them. Since they stay in their cases when I'm done with them, I think they should stay good for a long time. So I put them right back in the case. Isn't that how people keep longevity with their games? They put them straight in the case.
Oh yeah, because of the scratches.
Oh, there's no scratches, I don't think, on any of mine yet. I go straight to the case.
Yeah, you're gonna be keeping those for a while then.
Definitely. I want to make sure that they stay good for 10, 20 more years or more. So, I try.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Sometimes, you know, and then when it's a rare game, there's people that still do collecting of the rare games and get that, or some obscure game that they came out, not in a lot of editions.
I'll tell you what, my family can sell them. I'm not selling them in my lifetime. My family will sell them after my lifetime if they're still working. Probably.
That's funny you said that. It was a story. Basically, a guy gets inheritance, and it was a collection of postal stamps. Apparently, super rare postal stamps, and he was like, basically audio, and he's like, all right, this one should get you back on your feet if you sell it. It's like, oh, okay.
$1 million? That was a guess. Probably not that crazy. Oh, but 100,000.
Yeah, man. Oh man, I can't imagine, dude. Here's something that you can sell that's worth crazy amount of money.
Right. It's like $1 million has become oversaturated nowadays, though, in today's economy.
Yeah,
I mean, go ahead. Sorry.
it definitely not. It doesn't go as far nowadays.
Right. Saturation thing. Hopefully it can fluctuate back into being a little more stable eventually. Because doesn't it eventually fluctuate? Isn't that the point?
I think the collection stuff pretty much stays consistent. Unless it's like Pokemon or something that is was it genre related, but typically
The marketing, yeah.
Yeah. Typically they stay pretty consistent. And then you got obscure artists. But then again, hey man, I mean, there's always gold and silver. You know?
Right. That is one of the biggest currencies out there. Always has been. Especially gold.
Most definitely,
That's
dude.
why it's so expensive to get like gold chains and all that. People and celebrities get. Or diamond. Diamond, don't forget diamond.
Diamonds last forever.
I'm gonna get a carbon fiber guitar and I'm gonna make music though. That's what I'm gonna do. Carbon fiber lasts forever as well. Because the guitar is pretty durable in the sun and all that. What I'm gonna get. Speaking of durable.
What's this one right here?
But that's my plan to get myself independence, you know.
Yeah, man, everybody got a way, dude. It's like whatever you can figure out and you can best do it, you know? Some people are just gifted. Like, example, when I was researching a lot about day traders and stuff, and their people's stories on how they got where they are, and one of them was kind of funny because it was like, I just kept picking the losers. I kept picking the losers over and over and over again. So I changed my strategy, and I start thinking the ones that were going to win, I bet against them. And that's when I became highly successful, because I had a unique talent on finding loser stocks. I'm like, damn, all right.
Loser stocks. I couldn't tell what you were saying at first, but I got it now. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah.
I don't know if it has to do with the audio or something being muffled a little bit.
My audio's muffled?
I can't really tell if that's for certain, but maybe.
This image is pretty wild. Let me try to see if I can open this up. It looks like a pyramid.
Hope I'm not interrupting your live.
Oh, no worries, man. But yeah, I appreciate you coming up though, talking about the inner monologue voice stuff, man. That's it's not talked about enough. It really isn't.
Right.
People and then it's like people that don't talk about it, that or don't have
They
that
don't think
experience,
it's real. They don't think it's real,
which
and
is
that's
weird.
crazy because we know it's real. We know it is. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we live with it every day. What do you call it? I mean, that's just a label we call it, I guess. But we know what it is. We could call it something else that they like, so it's less mystical. It's just a narrator, I guess.
Yeah,
Of that.
it's trippy, man. Like people have some theories like which some people will get pissed off. It's like, well, maybe the people that don't have inner monologues are NPCs. And that's a whole fucking argument right there. Piss
Oh, that's a fun little rabbit hole. I know, right?
piss people off. Like, hey, I don't got no monologue, I'm not no NPC. But that's the thing, bro. You don't know you're NPC.
When I was mad at my mom before, I've called her an NPC, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh man.
I have done.
That's like,
Especially when people still have the religion script. Hey, I'm not trying to hate on people's beliefs. It's just, it gets hard sometimes. You know?
yeah.
Like,
Overbearing beliefs.
I do believe in a source or something out there, in a higher universe, God, whatever you want to call it. But I don't think it's fixated on one thing. You know? I think it's the vastness of the universe, you know?
Yeah.
What we call God is in everything, in my opinion.
I hear
A
you.
cat, you, me, even the TV. That's God. God is in everything. So, I know. Once you start to think about these things, it'll drive you into a rabbit hole. So,
100%, dude. 100%. And this goes from there, dude. It just goes from there. Like people's different perspectives are just wild. And I think that's the biggest thing with this alien abduction thing is like there could be 5 people abducted and 5 completely different experiences from what.
and what about dreams? Nobody talks about that enough either. Dreaming. Like some of the wildness we get in our dreams. And how endless amount of creativity is involved in it. Like every single day there's a new dream. For me at least. Always a new thing.
Yeah. No, 100%, dude. Yeah, it's endless. Creativity is endless. That's limitless, right?
Right. And writer's block is basically where we're just like too pressured to even think, basically. And that's why it happens. Doesn't mean that there's a limit. Just means the pressure's too high in us at the moment, you know. We need to breathe a little bit. That's all. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. I wonder why it's telling me the. Let me try to see what's going on with this thing.
So I agree with meditating 10 minutes a day. I do agree to that at the very least. That's what I want to try to do is at least 10 minutes a day. Just sit with myself and just, I'm terrible at it. I'm trying to tell myself this because I know I don't do it. So it's a reminder more than anything, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely therapeutic.
Mhm.
Most
I
definitely.
think it goes way deeper than just therapeutic, though. Maybe once we do it, something bigger might happen to our life. Like, not like magical, like, if you know what I mean, like, more like things will manifest better in our life, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. Building that muscle, manifestation.
Right, manifestation. Correct. And I
Um.
don't think I've done it long enough to understand that yet. That's why I'm still a little skeptical on it, but
Oh, no worries, no
maybe one
worries. I
day.
know when people were asking me about it and trying to get their head around it, is like the best way to help yourself manifest better and get yourself into a zone is manifest. It's as corny as it sounds, as strange as it sounds, manifest that you will have
That guitar for August. It's already lined up in my head right now.
boom.
See, that's exact ingredient right there. That guitar is coming in August. I
There.
can already see it in my mind.
What's going on,
Exactly.
Ken? How you doing? Manifest
Sorry, I was just
no worries,
describing
no
what
worries,
you were saying.
no worries. Parking spot in front of the store. Imagine a parking spot in front of the store will be open for you when you go to the grocery store or you go anywhere. Practice doing that every day so you can build that muscle. And before you know it, you're going to be having a parking spot every time you go to the store in front of the store. It's as weird as that sounds. You ever thought about doing that? Because
Oh, I do that already. I did that with my guitar that I'm getting. I'm already told myself that it's happening. I'm getting this thing in August, and it's already locked in my head. So I'm already doing it.
Awesome.
That's just one example, though. I'm trying to think of other ones. Maybe when I play basketball, I've had moments where I try to picture it, but it doesn't always manifest that I'm going to make the next shot. It doesn't always work in my favor. I guess I just don't fully believe enough, though, maybe. Maybe that's the issue.
Yeah, you can psych yourself out.
But I have done it before without even knowing what it was called when I've shot baskets. I'm pretty sure I've done it without even knowing what this was, you know.
Hey, what's going on, Ken? How you doing, brother? I see you there pressing greeting.
I have a feeling a lot of humans do that all the time without knowing what it is. But they do it, you know.
No, 100%, bro, 100%. Manifestation is part of us, you know, and it's definitely one of those things where it just takes practice, you know, and I think inherently, I mean for survival, it's like, man, I need food. I need to find that chicken or whatever. Manifest that thing in existence so you can survive. I think it comes from that deep part of us of survival, you know. And I think a lot of these abilities come from that instinct. Like example, the inner monologue, deep thinking, able to not only, especially when you're on a solo looking for something that you have. You know how you bounce ideas against other people, but then you can bounce ideas with your internal monologue, discussing certain things, certain subjects, and this a better way of being creativity and coming to certain conclusions when you're trying to figure things out. And sometimes, or do you do the simulation thing where you have a friend that you talk to all the time, but he's not available, so you make a simulation of him. That what would he say, and he would talk, blah blah blah, like a conversation with two people in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing, man. It's like that helps us come to certain conclusions, deep thinking, analytical ability.
I think that's me when I'm talking to my higher self, what they call the higher self. I have this other voice in my head that I'm hearing that's the same voice that talks the answers right back to me in my head. So like I'll ask a question and then there's this other side of me that sounds the same that answers it. So like I think that's what they call the higher self, right? Isn't that what the higher self is? That I keep hearing about?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I know I do have conversations. Sometimes that asshole's wrong sometimes.
So basically it's more like a role play in your head, maybe is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
It's like role playing, like scenarios. Maybe. I think it's something deeper, but you know, to each his own. Like I said, I believe in the higher self thing.
Dude, this image is wild. This is from Denver, Colorado, 2023, November 19th. It looks
I
like
just got ear ringing in my ear, which is another weird thing I've been having since, I don't know, like 2 months now.
yeah.
It's like quick too, not like, the tinnitus ones. Just quick little and gone.
Oh yeah, tinnitus.
Tinnitus is usually something that stays and lingers. That's the difference.
All right, bro. I appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, no problem.
Take care.
Anyways, yeah, you have a good one. I'll send you a.
Oh, I thought we were in the conversation. Sorry about that, dude. Yeah, send me some stuff that you're interested in. Oh, Ken, I'm not doing the live all today. I'm gonna stop at a certain. Oh, you're gonna send me some images? All right, cool. That's what's up, brother. I'm getting off around 8:30, 8:35. If you guys are wondering what time it is right now for me, it's 6:50 a.m. right now. So at 8:30, 8:45 p.m. a.m. Sorry. I'm gonna get off the stream, but this image right here, I appreciate you coming by, Big A. So I think at that time at 8 a.m. we're gonna find out if they're gonna drop today the new UFO information, right? And then there's been discussion of the 31st. But remember, guys, last month they only dropped one group of files, and that was it. That was it. Ken, don't you need to go to work, bro? Can't be here hanging out with us, man. You gotta go to work. Gotta earn that money. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, this imaging is wild, dude. All right, let's see what Reddit stuff we can bring up, because they're always like some wild stories, right? Let me see if I can just come over here with this. Right. In Russia, 44 tried to abduct the... Okay, no. It's not the one. Let's see here. I don't... Maybe I'll just put a more closer segment here. Probably past month. Alien appears through a window in 2008, Denver, alleged. I think people seen this one. The blinking is wild, right? Da, 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 da. Let me run out of my spaceship. Run up to this window. And right, like when you think they have tech to see inside the building without getting out their spaceship, you know. I wonder if there's a contactee. Let's see here. Man who's...
In February 1989, a man with the name Alec Newell was abducted by aliens and taken for 10 days to their home world, where they told him the truth about them, showed him amazing technology, and sent him back with a message for all humanity. During those 10 mind-opening days, Alec learned a lot about the alien race that hosted him. But incredibly, he learned much more shocking things about the human race, and what he learned changed his whole perspective about life on this planet. So much so that when he returned to Earth, he discovered that government agencies were determined to do all they could to stop him from sharing the truth. But today, in this new episode of Secret Origins, I will share with you the whole story of Alec Newell's abduction and the truth he reveals about aliens and humanity. Welcome. In early February 1989, Alec Newell got into his car in his native hometown Rotorua and drove to the city of Auckland, New Zealand. And under normal circumstances, it wouldn't take more than 3 hours. Still, when he arrived in Auckland, Alec recalls feeling extremely tired, with his heart racing and his mouth dry. To make matters worse, he felt disoriented and got lost on the streets of the city where he had lived most of his life. His wristwatch, he soon found out, had stopped working. Strangely, the clock in his car had stopped working at the exact same time.
Let's do this, because I want some banter, right? Get see how he plays out here. What is this? I don't know if I can share this one link here. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it never works, right? When they do that. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Not much, just here chatting with you. What's on your mind?
It's a Reddit forum. It's man who's been abducted by aliens reveal ultimate truth about humanity. It's on a Reddit forum. Can you find that?
Found it. This is the story of a man named Alec Newell, a New Zealander who says that back in February of 1989, a drive from Rotorua to Auckland that should have taken 3 hours turned into a 10-day disappearance.
It's like a delay there. Let me see here.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again?
No, you static out for a second there. I was just All right, go ahead, repeat what you're saying.
No worries, let me repeat that for you. This is the story of a man named Alec Newell, a New Zealander who says back in February of 1989, a routine 3-hour drive from Rotorua to Auckland turned into him vanishing for 10 whole days. He claims aliens took him during that time to their civilization, and when they sent him back, they gave him a message to share with humanity about the truth of who we are and our place in the universe. Want me to dig into what that actual message was supposed to be?
I would love to, but you're like staticking out. I don't know why.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again? Sorry about that. Might just be a connection hiccup on the line. Can you hear me all right now?
Yeah, I hear you fine now. But it just like when you start going into topics, it statics out.
Got it. Might just be some spotty connection. I'll keep it shorter and check in as we go. So, want me to get into what message the alien supposedly gave him?
Yes, definitely would like to hear that.
So basically, he wrote a book about it called Co-Evolution. And in it, an alien named Xena tells him humanity has always had outside help shaping our evolution, and that we're not simply a product of gradual natural changes like standard evolution suggests. She also warns him about a mysterious force feeding off human fear and emotion, saying the way to defeat it is to remove fear from society entirely. Pretty wild stuff. Want me to go further, or is that enough for now?
No, go in depth, bro. I want you to get deep in the woods here, and then get lost, and then come back, and then fall in some water, and then try to almost drown in it, and then get up out of it. That's death I want.
going deep into the woods on this one. So Alex says once he was taken aboard, a being named Millie welcomed him telepathically, explaining their species communicates and counts completely differently to us, and then handed him off to his main guide, a woman named Xena. Xena told him their home world was dying, so they'd been searching the galaxy for a new planet to settle, and that they'd been quietly involved with Earth for a very long time, essentially steering human development rather than letting us evolve purely on our own. She also revealed there's a kind of parasitic force that thrives specifically on fear and negative emotion, something she said other species don't experience the same way we do, and that this force has been manipulating certain people on Earth who think they're gaining power from it, but don't realize what they're actually feeding. After 10 days, they sent him back with that warning, and Alec claims once home he started noticing surveillance, cars watching his house, people he suspected were intelligence agents trying to intimidate him into staying quiet. Want me to keep going into what happened to him after that, the fallout, and how his life changed?
Most definitely. Let's pause there for a second. So, what I remember about the Dark Force, it goes from one Earth to the next to distill dissentment, destruction, and basically they feed off of that, right? And it has destroyed planets, and they've been around a lot longer than we have, and that's their thing. And the only way is to force them out is literally what he just said, create an environment in which they can't coexist or operate in.
Right, yeah, that tracks with the broader concept in his story. This force basically hops from world to world, feeding off chaos and destruction, and by the time it's drained, civilization dry, it moves on to the next one. And you're spot on about the solution too. Xena's whole point was that you can't fight it head on. You have to starve it out by building a society where fear and negative emotions simply don't have room to take root anymore. Pretty unsettling idea when you think about how much of our world runs on exactly that kind of fear, isn't it?
No, 100%, 100%.
Sorry, could you say that again? I didn't quite catch
100%, 100%.
Ah, right, 100%, yeah. It really does hit different when you look at how much of the news and everything around us runs on fear. Anyway, want me to keep going with what happened to Alec after he got back, or...
Oh, most definitely. I'm just getting an image segue of here, just putting it up so people have the person in the image in the thing here so people can see it. But go ahead, keep doing it.
Right, just to remind you, I'm not able to actually generate or pull up images.
No worries. No, I wasn't asking you to. I wasn't asking you to. Let's continue with the story, please.
Got it, continuing on. So after Alec got back, he says he started noticing surveillance, unfamiliar cars parked near his house, and people he believed were intelligence agents trying to intimidate him into silence. Despite that, he went public anyway, eventually writing his book Coevolution, and doing interviews and radio appearances for decades afterward, sticking to the same story without ever changing his account, which a lot of researchers point to as one of the more consistent long-term testimonies in the whole abduction genre.
And what's his name again?
His name is Alec Newell.
Alec Newell. Big A says, how accurate you think Star Wars or Halo universe could be? I think they're spot on, dude. I mean, with everything, with the Galactic Federation and stuff like that, it does mirror our subjective reality. I definitely think we're closer to the, these stories are closer to reality that we might cover, right?
You've reached your usage limit. We can talk again in about 3 hours.
All right, nice to meet you. Nice to know you, bro. Let me see that. Damn it. Oh, he turns himself off. Bastard. Gemini? I don't like Gemini. Gemini pisses me off. It's always argumentative. Yeah. Let's go into the Reddits. So yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting, his story here. Oh. This is another one, right? Another one. Dr. Jenneth Reed.
Hey there, Nice.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Tell me about the story of Dr. Jenneth Reed. Basically, he was in the woods. He walks up on a creature that was basically attacking his dog. He knocks out the alien, and then proceeds to take the alien's body to his home. By the time he got to his home, he was basically put himself into this unbelief state that he was carrying the alien. He believed at that point that he was carrying his dog home, and he put it in the freezer. And his friend comes over. This is what I remember. His friend comes over, starts asking about what's going on and all this other stuff. And he's like, "Where's your dog?" And he's like, "Oh, I think my dog's. I took my dog to the freezer, and I put him in there." And he's like, "Put him in the freezer." And he goes over there and opens the freezer door, and his friend comes back. It's like, "Bro, that's not your dog, bro. That's an alien. You brought back an alien, bro." And he's like, it all sinks back to him on what happened to his dog. It all sinks back to him what happened when he knocked out the alien. It all sinks back to him, the reality that he's knocked out an alien, wrapped him up in foil, and brung the body back to his freezer.
Wow, that is quite the wild tale. It's definitely one of those mind-bending moments where reality just does a total flip on someone. And I've got to say, you definitely got a knack for storytelling there.
You think I do? I don't think I do, but there's definitely... Ken says they destroyed Mars and the rest of the planet, and I can believe that.
Absolutely, Nye. I mean, you really do have a flair for this stuff. And hey, when it comes to out there stories, destroyed planets, alien encounters, it's all part of the fun, right?
No, I agree. I agree. So what do you think about that story, and what other information can you find out about the story? I think that's the biggest reason why I got you up.
So, Knight, it looks like the story you're thinking of is actually a well-known tale involving someone who went by the name Dr. Jonathan Reed, not Jenneth Reed. In this story, Reed claimed that he encountered an alien in the woods, knocked it out after it attacked his dog, and then put the alien in the freezer at home. Over time, this tale was widely shared in UFO circles and even made its way into various media appearances. But it turned out to be a hoax. The whole incident was debunked years ago. In other words, it's one of those classic UFO stories that really took on a life of its own.
Yeah, he's still out now talking about it. He hasn't backed away from the story. Yeah, but there is blogs out there, blogs and websites, literally scrutinizing and debunking the story to Kingdom Hell.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He's definitely stuck to his guns over the years, and you'll find plenty of folks still talking about it. And on the flip side, there are indeed lots of blogs and websites that have gone to great lengths to scrutinize and debunk the whole thing. It's definitely a story that's attracted a lot of attention from both sides.
What's another alien? There was one called, we were talking earlier, New Zealand. New Zealander.
Oh, yeah. Right. So one of the famous New Zealand alien stories is the Kaikoura Lights incident from the late 70s. Basically, a group of pilots and crew saw these mysterious lights following their aircraft. They even got it on radar and film, and it turned into a pretty big UFO mystery down there.
This image is wild, guys.
Absolutely, Night. And I can imagine it's probably one of those images where you're just like, whoa, what am I even looking at? It definitely adds to the whole mystery.
The fact they stuck with it sounds to me like an eye-opening, especially. Yeah. Like with after everything is done and the dude lost his job and he has left, he moved. He's how long has he been around? He's been around almost 30-something years saying the same story as far as Dr. Reed.
Yeah, it's definitely a wild ride. I mean, the fact that he's been around for 30 plus years sticking to this story is just fascinating.
Oh, well, how many years has it been exactly?
So it turns out Dr. Jonathan Reed, or rather the man using that pseudonym, has been telling his alien encounter story since about 1996. So yeah, we're talking roughly 30 years of him sticking to that same narrative.
Yeah, it was quite a long time for someone to be sticking to a story like that.
It really is. I mean, whether you believe it or not, just the longevity of holding on to that same story for decades is pretty remarkable.
Big A says, engineered, I start to think that something is trying to keep us from knowing the truth. 100%. What's going on, Chips? How you doing, brother? The government are higher powers that want to stay relevant. I agree with that, dude. Like, the same segment over and over again.
UFO Chips has arrived.
Yeah, I hear you. It's like the same
UFO
story
chips,
just
delicious.
keeps cycling around. And hey, a lot of people definitely feel that there's more going on behind the scenes.
There we go. I wonder if you're at work right now, dude. UFO Chips.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, it's kind of funny picturing someone catching up on UFO talk while they're at work.
Are you driving right now? You're out here working.
Me?
Working, man.
It's 11:15 here. I had a big day at the motel, and my brain is cooked.
You
today.
working at a hotel?
Motel, yeah. Training to be the manager there. So still in training, but the other guy's probably going to leave, I'd say, in a week or two. And then I get to sort of move in and live there and just always be working. But also like chilling out quite a bit between bits of work. It's kind of a different sort of a job. You know, it's just easier to live there. It's free for the manager. I just rent my house out. That'll pay my mortgage. And then, you know, I don't have to pay for like electricity and stuff.
Oh,
it's further from
man.
the school, but it's still not that far. Like I actually live across the road from my kid's school. So there's that but it's only like a 10-minute drive to the school. So I'll just have to go and pick them up and drop them off. But I mean, that'll save me heaps of money. So yeah, it's pretty positive. I was freaking out earlier in the week because I couldn't quite I felt like the first time I went through the admin system, all of the booking and all of the admin of the job, I found it a bit overwhelming, but then it clicked on the second day and now I'm mastering it. So I just gotta like pace myself.
Oh, wow.
So
dude.
yeah, and like we had someone was smoking weed today, and then they'd been like they'd been working on the electricity overnight, the utilities company, and they'd spiked something in like the server room. So all the like the TV, Sky TV, and like all the Wi-Fi was off, and we were like, "What the fuck?" And we just plugged everything back in, switched it off, and switched it on, and it worked again. But weirdly, like one of the because it's about 3 different huge routers, it's broadcasting Wi-Fi over the motel, and I don't know why, but now one of the Wi-Fi domains is sort of shifted, whereas, you know, like Wi-Fi 1 used to cover the front of the motel and 2 cover the back. but they swapped, and I couldn't figure it out. And maybe I've just realized, maybe it's the wiring. Like we plugged, like maybe they're bouncing off the wiring in the motel, like admin office. Well, I don't know. It was crazy though. Sorry, I'm rambling.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Tell me about the experience, man.
Yeah. And lastly, they were like, we've got this pool, and it gets covered in algae, like it's a thermal bath with nice water, like a mineral water. But if you don't scrub it every 2 weeks, you just drain it. It gets covered in grime. And I was like, well, shall I paint it? And they were like, yes, you paint it. And then we were talking about, and I started finding stuff and talking about how to do it, prime it and stuff. I've never painted a pool before. Like, I don't want to do it, but I was going to do it. And then weirdly, this guy rocked up and goes, you need to paint your pool. and I was like, yes, make him do it. And then the other manager dude was like, okay. So we're going to get the pool painted, and I didn't even have to do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's better than sitting on my ass at home, which is what I was doing before this job. So I'm happy to. It's like getting busy again. Is like my body was a bit live at home guy. I've been like tired, just running around doing stuff. So it's good for my body. I'm 43 this year, so just got to keep active.
Yeah, keep active, man. You gotta make it to 53.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Is there a file release on Friday?
I believe today, yeah. Yeah, in about what is it, 44 minutes?
Oh, really?
Well,
that's exciting.
It should be today. It should be today. You remember last month it was only one drop.
Yeah. There hasn't been anything else going on this week, like no press releases from the Congressional Hearings Committee or anything, eh? Like, it's not like they'll go, oh, we've already released something this week. I think they probably will. Because they've skipped one, but they'd had a press conference. And we're all like, but you skipped it. And they were like, we don't care.
So that counts as one. Shut up. Mind your business.
Well, that's a cool one.
Yeah, these
fresh. Yeah.
6 days ago. There's a few of them that are pretty wild, dude.
Where is that? Somewhere.
Oh, great question.
Europe?
Let me get out of this. All it
Europe?
has is idea. If I go to the post, let me go to post. See if it gives a description here. My partner and I spotted this from a high-rise flat this evening. It's close flight path. Bristol International Airport. We often see planes coming, going, and how this was something different from anything else previous. Moving definitely rules out airplane or zero. Yeah, this is definitely pretty dramatic.
Very cool. Very cool. Looks trippy, like calming.
Yeah, I dropped the resolution on my live on the TikTok because it seemed like a lot of people's cell phone services just couldn't handle the high resolution.
That's why it would buffer sometimes. Yeah. That's a good idea. It still looks the same as well. Like,
does it?
I wouldn't have known. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, right now it's at 480.
Yeah. Yeah. It actually makes you look a little bit more like you stand out slightly more if like it's unnoticeably slightly fuzzier, the video. Like, so that's probably good. Like I wouldn't have even, my mind never would have got to that point of analyzing that because I wouldn't have noticed. But yeah, I wouldn't have noticed it's 480 at all. Honestly, it looks fine.
Yeah, you had.
We're just watching it on a little screen anyway.
There you go, man. There you go. That's what we were watching on a little screen. So exactly, like fucking was Uncle Jay. He has one of those cheap phones, and his phone would be buffered. It's like, you're freezing. He'd be the only one saying it. You're freezing.
Yeah.
You're freezing. It's like, no, dude. It's your phone. Your phone's crappy.
Jeez. I remember when we got like a Sega Mega Drive in the mid-90s, and that was like the coolest thing. Now we've got hugely sophisticated devices for like under $500 that we all carry around staring into like the sum of all human consciousness.
Oh, we got some chat here. We got some chat, brother. Big A says this was when alien stuff, spiritual starts to become mainstream, or when I started to. That alien spaceship dream, I woke up. It dreamed they put something up my nose. I woke up with my nose sore. Let me bring him up again. I don't know if he's available. I'm going to send him a message. I want to hear about that dream. I want to hear about that dream. I want to hear about that good stuff. Hold on, it says here, Raccoon says, I live like 20 miles from that sighting, hour drive from Bristol. There is 100% something unexplained moving in the sky in this area. I've seen them myself. Did you video token? I don't know.
Ugh,
I don't know
very
what
cool.
video token means.
Yeah, man, people are having experiences, eh?
What's going on with that dream? What's going on about that dream? Tell me that good stuff.
In that dream I had, I was in an alien spaceship dream, and they put something up my nose. I think it was for anxiety or something. And like I felt like all pumped to meet everything and explore like what could be possible. It was like I was excited. I wasn't actually scared of anything. It seemed more like I was excited for it. But I saw people that were sitting in these like desks or whatever, and they're like humans. I don't know if they were like, what do they call that? Interdimensional, where they could shapeshift. Because maybe for certain they could be, you know, just looking human-like. But I also saw a window, like at the front pilot area of the ship. You could see like these Lego-looking creatures outside the. I don't know if we were on a planet and we were landing or something. The dream wasn't that detailed in my remembrance, so I just remember seeing Lego-looking creatures. They're like blocky-looking. It was interesting. But yeah, I woke up with that nose thing too. That was kind of like wild proof. That stuck with me.
Have
That
you
it actually
seen
happened or something.
Hail Mary?
Yeah.
Actually, I've seen on YouTube. I should check that out. Is that the one I'm
Project Hail
thinking?
Mary, yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, you almost described the alien creature to a T.
Oh wow. Yeah, they were shape-shifting right in front of me and everything. They were showing me that, you know, what they were. It was pretty cool. I was excited though. I wasn't scared of them. That's the one thing we think we need to get rid of is fear. I think that's the issue, is the stigma. Beyond the unknown is fear. That's our issue, you know?
No,
And I think a lot of
100%.
it's because they pump out things like War of the Worlds and shit. It's gonna be like a takeover. Oh my gosh, the end of the world. That's the issue.
Ask Tuckin if he got to take in any video of this sighting. Okay.
You video it? Big bed? Big? Fuck, I'm big.
I just want to know, am I the only one that has an uptick in dreams since 2026? Because my dreams have gotten weirder too. Like I have other dreams as well. That
Certainly had some crazy dreams this year, yes. I've always, the last
Right.
couple, I reduced my cannabis consumption significantly. And as soon as I did that, my dreams flooded back. So it could be that. A little bit of oversharing there, sorry.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
We're human.
You see this block?
Yeah, man.
Do I
It's
see
like
it?
it was like high concept sci-fi. The concept was delivered with great execution, wasn't it? Like interesting set pieces and scenes, and it just flows. Like it doesn't. It's a reasonably long movie, but it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it was a
changing.
It was a easy going following movie. I definitely liked their spaceship. It was definitely in the way.
Like quite incredible kind of graphics. What do you call it? Computer graphics.
I remember that Adam Sandler version that they made where he's on a spaceship.
Yes, the spider.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Kind of odd. Interesting.
I think it's like you realize like a lot of these movies are the four-legged aliens. What's another one? Let me do this.
I remember the fourth kind. That one stuck with me. That movie. You heard of that one? The fourth kind?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit scarred me a bit. I don't think there's always just good aliens, though. I like to think that there's a mixture of both, though. So I think it's realistic to still have some horror out there, because the truth is, it's not all just gonna be rainbows, though, either. You know? So, horror's still relevant, but it shouldn't all be scary scenarios, period. We should have a mix of both. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, you can't have good without bad.
Right. So we're prepared for either scenario. So the fourth kind is still relevant, same as the good scenarios.
I mean, that being said, you do have a different perspective where they don't inherently believe in good or bad, right? They believe in their motives and protocols, right? They don't necessarily think that what they're doing is what we would call evil or you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they just call, like, example, you have people that say that they work in what is it called, the lower astral
Dimension?
plane, or yeah, the lower plane or the lower astral plane or the lower vibration. They won't call it evil, right? And then you have
Bad energy. I call it bad energy.
or there's incidents, quite a bit of incidents of people saying that being abducted by Nordics, and how there's
I
this.
hate the word demon now, honestly. I've heard it so many times now. I started to hate that word. 'Cause it kind of just makes you scared instead of, you know, shouldn't traumatize a person. Jeepers. You know what I mean?
No, I agree, definitely agree. It's like how many times are you're gonna say it? And isn't there a root word for demon, like disagreeer or something like that?
D-man. A lot of people like to say that demon sounds like D-man, like a lower man.
The man.
Yeah.
I guess
Guys,
demon
I'm
is
so
the
sorry.
man.
I'm falling asleep. It's like 11:30 here. I wish I could stick around, but
Is it PM over there?
my brain. Yeah, it's nearly midnight. Half
Oh,
an
I'm
hour
terrible.
to midnight.
It's
So
6:30
I'm
p.m.
gonna
over here.
gonna have to call it.
Oh,
Get up.
just pull it
Not
out.
used to getting up in the morning.
Sorry,
It's
bro.
rough, right? That's right. Good to see you.
Good
Thank
to
you for
see you too,
reminding
man.
me.
Okay.
I definitely need to get my
See
rest.
you, bud.
What time is it over there for you?
6:30 a.m.
Oh, 6:30 a.m. Okay.
I'm a night owl, so yeah.
What's going on, 408? How you doing?
What time are you at?
I'm at 7:28 a.m.
Have you slept yet or no?
Yeah. I took my timer
Oh,
for at 5 a.m. No, I'm sorry, 5 hours, and so it went off at 4 something. So I woke up, and then I fell back asleep, but my cell phone was glitching. It was glitching because it's stuck on like the alarm thing. So I went into the settings, and you know how in the settings of the alarm it would like show you snooze for 5 minutes or something like that. Nothing. It was just glitching. It was just da da
I've
da
been
da da
having
da
weird.
da. And
Since I've been I know that a lot of people don't want to probably believe what I'm about to say, but I've been communicating with my dad through the music. You know, ancestors, I guess, is what I like to say. Not just my dad, but my ancestors. So you know how some people like to say that you can communicate to the other side through via frequencies? You know, like frequency communication?
yeah.
It's like I ask a question, I hit shuffle on my music, and what I get back a lot of times mirrors or
Thank
is
you
an
for your
answer.
heart.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I make a this.
Thank you.
recreate that.
Oh, you're good. But yeah, it's just it's been a fun trip recently, and I've been having weird experiences now after communicating with it. Um, for one, my phone moved by itself and knocked over off the arm of the couch thing. I don't know how that happened. It's like my dad was trying to say to pick the phone up or something. I
Hey,
don't know.
do you ever have where your phone will like suddenly turn on and things are moving on the phone screen without you touching it?
No, but I had a random Netflix incident happen where there was no remote underneath that could have caused it. It kept going straight to Netflix on my TV by itself. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's strange.
Everyone else around me saw that because I was sitting down. I made sure to look up to make sure because every time I sat down on this chair in a weird spot, and it would just go straight to Netflix in that spot. It's like my dad or my ancestors were trying to mess with me, you know? Because that's what I'm starting to think. You know, when we think of a lot of times when we get ghost encounters, maybe that's just our ancestors trying to, I don't know, communicate. You know?
No, 100% agree. I think they're among us all the time, watching us, saying
Loneliness is a joke. I don't think it's ever been real. We've never been alone. Agreed.
we got some comments here from YouTube. When they enter at a 45-degree, they look like shooting stars until they J-turn and fly off into incredible speed. Yeah, that's definitely pretty wild. That would definitely turn heads. Left me feeling very odd. I highly doubt this is some unknown human military tech. It's too fast to be piloted by anything living. Maybe some advanced drone, but I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those segments, man. We do see a lot of strange stuff out there, you know. And about your alien, your dream, right? When you're saying that you woke up with a sore nose. Yeah, it's funny how you say Legos, or you see Legos, or you were looking through a window. And
Blocky. Yeah, blocky is what I meant, but best way I could describe it. Lego-like. Blocky.
there was a one incident that I was hearing on, was it GIA, and they were talking about crash retrieval program, and one of the craft looked like Legos.
Oh, wow. Maybe that makes my dream even feel more real. Holy shit. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Legos. It was pretty wild. I was like, Legos, and it
It
reminded
makes
me
you
of.
think that what if there's a candy planet out there or something at that point? Like, what if, right?
Today is Friday, and it is technically my kids' candy day, the candy run, and my daughter does not know that Dollar Tree and Dollar General is called those names. She calls it the candy store. And that's partially my fault. No, that's 100% my fault. I was like, you want to go to the candy store? Yeah, I want to go to the candy store. Wow.
Right.
So, it's Friday, candy day. So she does look forward
Yeah,
to
I
that.
used to love going there because I would always lose sunglasses and I would buy more from there. 'Cause I like the aviators they had at Dollar Tree.
Oh, they still got them. They still got them. I used to buy them like every few months because they would rust out.
They look nice though. I felt like I was flying them, so it worked for me. You know.
Oh man, you just gave me an idea. That would be cool. The you buy your hat, and then aviator glasses come with them. That would be
Make
cool.
it look like you're part of the Men in Black kind of vibe. Oh, you need the whole satire, the black suit.
Hell
with the
yeah,
top.
dude! 100%. 100%.
And it says on the shirt, on the hat, "You are disclosure."
Oh yeah, this one does. This is my first creation. I'm doing it all
Or
in
you could
house.
say disclosure is a brewing or something, or disclosure incoming.
I'm definitely working on a design, like a little my wife bought me a custom design for the coffee mug. But yeah, I would definitely want to get an alien emoji around here. But the dream is super custom, where the interior is like a crash alien ship under the brim, and then inside, like, because you're seeing inside like blueprints of alien craft or a story,
Cool.
like super custom, like something that it would just sell on its own, and it's not necessarily me selling it. People were like, bro, that shit is fucking
Fire.
Just here, here's my card.
Right? So I'm like, make it rain.
Yeah,
Of course, I definitely would want to give back to the people. You know, that's what I want to do if I make money.
that's a great point. That's a great point. I'm inherently, this is what I want to do, is that
Make it rain
this-
to the people. Yes.
the whistleblowers, the people that come out that has basically lost their income,
hmm
and then independent field study. I think that's the biggest thing with this, dude. It's like,
Rest in peace to those 13 scientists too.
yeah,
That's terrible.
I
I heard
agree.
about that. Yeah.
I think a lot of these whistleblowers, they lose income when they come out. It's not easy. It's not easy. Like Jason Sands, it was difficult for him to find employment. You know, and they're actually in the group. They send them money. You know, and I think that should be a part of or like any alien merch you buy, a portion should go towards a fund for abductees and individuals that or at least some of the funds will go to these organizations that inherently that's what they're doing. You know
That's what
what
I'm starting to wonder. Was I abducted in a dream? Was that what that dream was? You know, for how much image I have from it. Was that considered abduction? 'Cause I don't even know.
It's kind of hard to say. I'm still working mine out. I had experience, and then like soon after that we went to Puerto Rico, and then I had this experience that I was on a table, I want to say gurney, and I'm trying to lift my head up, and I'm looking down at my shin, and my
Because
right.
my nose just hurt so bad for like a moment too. So it was like a wake up moment to make sure I remembered it. It was like, wow. It wasn't just a simple sore. It was like, you noticed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do have you tried what was that called, progression, or where they hypnosis?
I do channeling. I've been doing that. So isn't that regression? Or is that different?
No, when they put you under, and then a channel person that would hypnotize you, so you can convey memories that you have forgotten. Basically, put you in this.
Sounds similar to channeling though. Like that's what I do. Like there's someone that's an anchor, and they start out by talking and anchoring you into that state. They describe certain things that bring you into that state. And I've gotten to a point now after 4 rounds of it that I can get into it real quick at this point. After around 4 or 5 sessions.
Oh, okay.
I just know just the flow, you know, you just have to let it flow. Don't overthink it. Just let the words come out. Doesn't matter how it comes out. That's not the point. It comes out for a reason the way it does. You know what I mean?
5598 says aliens equal demons. There we go.
Yep.
It starts.
I don't want to be rude though, so I'll just shut my mouth.
No worries. Hey Ryan, what is the root word for demon?
The root word for demon actually comes from the Greek word daemon, which referred to a kind of divine or supernatural being that was somewhere between gods and humans. It wasn't originally an evil being at all. It could just be a guiding spirit or inspiring force. Over time, especially with translations and the evolution of language, it took on the more negative connotation that we think of today.
What was that at the end? He said, oof. Still weird. Oof.
Yeah, I heard that.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Ryan? Did you fart or something?
Oh, not at all. That little sound at the end wasn't a fart, it's just a bit of an audio quirk. Sometimes when I'm wrapping up a thought, a tiny vorticillation slips in. You can think of it as just a little human-like quirk in our conversation.
It's an audio fart.
5590 says that's putting it simply. I think that's putting it precisely.
Absolutely, and I appreciate the precision. It's always fun to have a little back and forth like this.
Glory Days. What's going on, Glory Days? Lucifer.
We love you all regardless.
Yes.
No matter what you guys believe in.
Yes. Yes.
We might not agree. That doesn't mean that
it's great to see that enthusiasm.
I agree. What's the root word of Lucifer?
The root of the word Lucifer is Latin, and it literally means light bringer or morning star. It comes from the Latin words lux, meaning light, and fera, meaning to bring or carry. So in essence, it's tied to the idea of bringing light.
About Satan.
It seems like you were about to ask something about that, so feel free to jump back in and let me know what you had in mind.
Plug says, aliens gave me its green goo. We got to get that tested, brother. That's another thing, man. Field study of investigations have fallen off dramatically with UFO studies, right, bro? Like, there was basically a group of people that would go out to locations to investigate alien encounters, alien stuff like that, and that literally fell off like quite a bit. Like MUFON used to have a whole group of people that will go out and investigate this. MUFON would train up investigators on field study, on how they should investigate, how's the investigation steps, how to go about MUFON. But if you go to MUFON's website, it looks like they haven't updated none of their stuff for a very long time, dude.
You've definitely picked up on an interesting shift there. It's true that some field investigations by groups like MUFON have slowed down recently. They used to have a really active community of investigators who would head out into the field and follow specific investigative steps. Nowadays, it seems that they might not be as active in these kinds of field studies, but hey, if you've got some green goo from aliens, that's definitely a reason to get someone to take a look at it.
What do you think about that, Big A? Anything alien merch, would that money be going to these distributions of funding alien investigation, alien contactee, research? I think that's the dream right there. That should be the primary agenda.
Free energy. We should get into digging into
that's actually a pretty interesting idea. It would definitely
Oh yeah, I left him on. Sorry about that. What?
I said free energy and all that stuff that we've tried to explore before. But we gotta be, cautious about it. Of course. Can't be too obvious about it, because otherwise, look what happens. People get silenced.
No, you're 100% right. Lear, that he passed away in, I believe, 2017. Lear literally was a surgeon, and he was retrieving stuff off of people that has been alien abducted. But when he sent those items to field study, he'd never stated anything about aliens. Like, so there has to be a little I would say co-op to subjective information when you send these test results out and get back results, because inherently you do have condescending different lines of thought when it comes to this topic, right? That they might not necessarily want to respond or talk about it, or know that this is because it's what is it called? Not, I want to say bougie, but definitely a touchy matter.
Yeah, getting into the truth becomes a very scary thing for them because that was part of the center of their control. Is that what you're getting at?
Almost definitely. And it's not even just that. The subject matter itself is
Because their whole agenda is to keep the gas going because it keeps making their business. It funds their business. And if we got free energy, guess what's going to happen to that business? It's going to go down the drain. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so there's
yeah.
a reason for it. That's the thing I was talking about. Department of War. Right there. Isn't that what that is?
Yeah. Yep. Like I did.
Yeah, I've looked a little bit at it. Looks like a lot of stuff that we've already seen before. A lot of stuff that they show us. You know, stuff we knew about.
Oh yeah, most definitely. This is definitely placating to the normies. Feel that
I keep hearing it's gonna get weirder and weirder. I hope so.
I hope so, man.
I keep hearing.
Brazilians, UFO drops were pretty wild too.
That is pretty cool though. I'll give that one that. But I wish it wasn't black and white. Where's the 4K?
I know, right? 4K. Where's the dead 4K?
I don't know. I mean, that's okay detail. I mean, I'm seeing like that looks metallic. I think. Maybe a bit. But it still looks 480p or something.
See if we can put on loop. But thank you for the shares, Matrix. I appreciate it. We are definitely all coming down to the 14-minute mark. See if these guys drop some stuff. 5598 pure genetic for hybrid race. Ghostbusters. Broken.
Oh, such a classic movie. Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, it is, dude. It definitely is.
That would have been your era, definitely.
Oh yeah, that was my heyday, dude. I love Ghostbusters, man. I loved it.
What's his name? He was played in Groundhog Day as well. I forgot his name though.
The comedian? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I know a little bit about 80s movies. Isn't that when They Live came out? Or is that 90s?
Someone said 1971 says Bill Murray. Maury?
Oh yeah, yep. Thank you. That's it. Yep.
That's good.
He also
stuff
played
right
in that zombie movie, Zombie something. Gosh. Zombie.
Alicia Mora says the proper word, Dame, would be
Zombieland.
devil.
That's what it was. Zombieland he was on. Bill Murray. Remember that when he went in their mansion? Bill Murray.
Hey, the knight.
Sorry about that. What's the root word for devil?
The word devil actually comes from the Old English word deophil, which in turn was derived from the Latin word diabolus. That Latin word itself was borrowed from the Greek diabolos, meaning slanderer or accuser. So it's really made quite a journey through different languages over time.
So I think Alicia's right on with devil is the correct terminology that people should be using for some of this, or devils with the S. Is devils a term used?
Yeah, absolutely. Devils is just the plural form of devil. So you can definitely use it when you're talking about more than one of them. It's a pretty standard turn, and it fits right in if you're following what Alicia was suggesting.
Interesting. Yeah, brother. I always intrigue about those root words, man, because they are subjective, and people use them intermittently quite a bit, and it's just not. You know what I'm saying?
You want to get to the root understanding of them, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like people use what's the term that they use, the flat earthers? That
Oh, I hate. I know.
What's that thing called? It's like
Firmament.
the firmament. They use the word firmament quite a bit, and last time I remember, firmament is separation from the cosmos or something like that. Let me try to see it up.
I do believe that there's something like a firmament, but like I do believe that the firmament, it covers the whole Earth that's round. I still think it's round. So like, you know, like I feel like there's a layer in the atmosphere, aka firmament, whatever you want to call it, that separates us from gravity of space, you know. Like different layers of Earth's atmosphere, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I explain it or understand it.
So if you guys are wondering, this is in the Atlantic Ocean. This is the Atlantic Ocean. It's not near no city. It's not, nope. This is the middle of nowhere.
That's the other area we need to explore more is the ocean. We don't do enough of that. What do you think of Atlantis and all that stuff?
Oh, I love the story of Atlantis. I love how and I think it's some truth to it. It's some truth to it.
Right? I mean, look at your hand for a second. Look at your hand. What do you see? I see a web. I see a little web that once used to be there. If you look closely between the fingers, I can see a little web there.
Oh, right
Do you
there.
see that? It's not too far off to think that maybe at one point, maybe we were, what do they call that? Amphibians? Maybe?
Yes.
Or maybe we possibly had gills. Who knows?
Rebecca says, Atlantis is America. Yeah, I definitely think we are talk about this civilization that does live in the waters, right? It has come up in lore so much.
Mm-hmm.
Even
mermaids, what do they call it? The Little Mermaid, all that stuff. Yeah.
And it's
like aliens. They slow dripped it in Little Mermaid. Same thing. I think that's why I feel like reality, once we know the truth, it's going to be much more than just aliens. I think it's going to be aliens, maybe, who knows what else. Maybe even Bigfoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 5598 says light. 5598 says way deeper than that. Pure genetics for a hybrid race. There is like a lot of these alien abductions that inherently look like they're manipulating genetics, or they have doing something with genetics, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we're coming down to the 7-minute mark.
You're making me think of a TV show that's been out for a while. What's that called? Where they're doing genetic manipulation, mutation, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? It's a show on Netflix, I believe. Hold on.
Let me get this one AI up. Maybe he's.
Hello, son.
Do you on Netflix a show that deals with genetics?
Absolutely. Netflix has a range of shows that dive into the world of genetics and biotechnology. One that stands out is Unnatural Selection, or Selección Antinatural. This documentary miniseries explores the fascinating and sometimes controversial world of gene editing, including its potential to eradicate diseases and reshape the future. It's a fascinating watch if we're interested in those topics.
Was it that or no?
No, it was a show. Sweet Tooth. There we go. Sweet Tooth. That's what it was.
Sweet Tooth. Cool.
You can ask the AI about that one, so I can explain it.
Alright. Let me get him back up.
Hey there, Knight.
Alright, so the show's Sweet Tooth on Netflix.
So, Sweet Tooth on Netflix is this really interesting show. It's a post-apocalyptic drama about a boy who's part human and part deer, and he is searching for his family.
Oh,
and a
yes,
sense of...
I've seen that movie. I mean, that show.
That's what I'm thinking of when you were talking about that.
Absolutely. If you've already seen it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a...
Yeah, I remember seeing that show. That was definitely a pretty good show. And then to find out that it was human-made, and the virus came from that lab. Yeah, that whole thing, bro. That's definitely cool.
That hits on the same topic that you were just bringing up. Makes you wonder if things are really just kind of like they're showing us the truth in plain sight. Right? Just like cloning might not be too far-fetched.
No, 100% agree. Like this cloning stuff, dude, has definitely, let's see here.
Have you ever seen that movie, They Cloned Tyrone?
No, I have not. What's that about?
It's a wild ride for sure. It's about this guy that's in the hood, and they're all just like low class level, you know, like type people, and they keep cloning this guy named Tyrone, and he doesn't know it right away because he's the one that's being cloned, and everyone else around him is just like noticing it that he's been cloned because he supposedly died in front of them or got unalived, you know.
Oh wow.
And then they go into the underground facility, and then this and that. It gets bizarre. Yeah, check it out to understand more of it. Yeah.
They cloned Tyrone. That is next level hilarious.
Yeah, it's a comedy too, so it's not gonna be like too heavy on the heavy side since it's got humor. So.
That is hilarious. How is that a show or movie?
Sorry, a movie. It's a movie. You don't have to worry about a whole series.
Who created this thing? That's hilarious.
It's a good movie. I liked it. But I think it's slow dripping stuff. That's what I feel like.
And it's like it states in an old movie. I mean, it takes place.
Old.
It takes place in no, it doesn't take place. It's like that is a trip, man. Or it just has.
It came out in 2020 something.
That's so funny. That's hilarious.
Another good one is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. It's another wild ride.
Alright guys, we're down to 2 minutes. We're down to 2 minutes to see if they have a UFO drop today. 2 minutes. We're down to 2 minutes. Press refresh. Let's see if we're gonna have a drop today. Dun 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 dun.
High hopes, right? Or at least let's have hope. Not too much hope though. Whatever it is they drop. I don't want to get our hopes up too high, you know?
Right. Broken says Magnet Bob Technology, the Deer Hunter. Interesting.
I keep hearing about med beds. That's what I keep hearing about.
Medbed, that sounds really really familiar. Medbed.
It's like technology that can heal you. It's like this kind of like bad thing that can heal what your DNA
Hello.
or genetics or something.
Hey, good morning. I hope you're feeling great today. Let me know what's on your mind or how I can help you out.
So cherry, you're so cherry. Med beds. What are they? What's the tech behind it?
So, medbeds are a kind of fictional or pseudoscientific concept that emerged from conspiracy theories in the early 2020s. Essentially, they are described as futuristic beds that can supposedly cure any disease, regrow limbs, or even reverse aging. People who believe in these ideas often think the technology is secretly kept from the public, supposedly reserved for the elite. In reality, there's no scientific evidence that such devices exist or work as claimed. It's mostly a mix of new age buzzwords and conspiracy theories, and experts have debunked these claims as pseudoscience. Some companies have tried to market medbed experiences, but they don't actually have any proven medical technology behind them. So that's what medbeds are.
I think I heard someone that sell those things, and basically increases blood flow.
Yeah, I've seen those kinds of claims floating around too. Some of these products are marketed more like wellness or relaxation devices, suggesting they improve blood flow or help with muscle recovery. But just to be clear, those aren't really the same as the medbed from those big futuristic claims. So if you see someone selling something like that, it's probably more of a wellness device rather than a magical all-in-one healing machine. Always good to stay a bit skeptical and check the facts.
Alright guys, it's 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and now we're refreshing and see if we got anything here. Doesn't appear like they have. Oh, screen moved. No, doesn't appear like they have uploaded today anything.
Got it. Sounds like you're checking in on something live and waiting for a new update. No worries, it might just take a little bit of time.
I gotta turn you off. Dun 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 dun.
So tomorrow maybe.
Give it a
Or
minute.
they're supposed to.
Give it a minute. It's got a vibration notification. Reload. Dun 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 dun. This is like the suspense. Yep, doesn't look like it. We're 2 minutes into 8. Damn. So it looks like it's going to be the second week and the last. So the second Friday and the last Friday of your month. It looks like that's how they're doing it. So it looks like the 31st will be a number to be looking forward to. Damn. So hoping for that. But hey, man.
Always hope that we get something bizarre, right?
Hell yeah, dude. That's what it's about.
Break our brains already. I want our brains to be broke.
Right.
Warp us. Warp us. Warp our minds.
Hell yeah. Some I know Brazil, they dropped some crazy stuff in their files that was on them. I went to the Brazil government thing. You had to register and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And it was just like, dude, it was just way too much. Way too much. And it was in the last year.
For all that shit you gotta go through, they better be good. Better be good.
Yeah, that stuff that they had there was they had like basically an alien face in one of the files.
Hmm. I've seen some wild stuff on YouTube where there was an alien that was talking. I don't know for sure if it's real or not, but feels legit. I mean, unless someone's debunked it. You know which one I'm talking about?
No, right? People
It's
be
like
like,
these military people are like interrogating the alien.
the 96.
It seemed like it was an older video, yeah.
Yeah, they had like the alien interview. Um, finding Victor. What is his name? Andrew. Literally, like he went to just basically found everybody who was in that room. Pretty wild stuff.
The alien voice sounded almost demonic sounding, like you know Hollywood makes the sound of the voice. Sounds kind of like that deep level low, you know?
Oh,
How
you're
the
talking
alien
about
sounds.
the AI one, the AI rendition. Yeah.
Oh, those are AI, you think then?
Yeah, that was recreation. It was highly digital. The one I'm talking about it's really badly made. Definitely looked like from a. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, I beg to differ. The one I was looking at felt more like pretty good. Pretty good done up. Maybe if you can find it, then we can see. We're talking about the same one. Oh, that alien interview right there.
This is the one you've seen?
That one. The other one on the right.
This is the one. Yeah, this one's fake.
Yeah. You think that's fake?
No,
Oh.
that's fake. This one's the real one. That's the real one.
How do we know which ones are the real ones, so honestly?
He found everyone that was in that room working alongside this creature. Even the the golden I think it's Shaoling. It was a monk that was doing the translation, that was hired and brung in, and he took a vow of silence. I think for 30
Yeah.
years.
Even the realistic ones look bizarre then in that case. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, that one they found even the paramedic or the person that was yeah, he found
So
just about everybody on this.
in our future, we have bug eyes apparently. Then, if that's future us, we're gonna have bug eyes.
I hope not. I don't like looking like a bug eye.
Right? That's
Kel,
what
what's
it looks
going
like.
on? That looks realistic. Yeah, this is the one that, and the thing is that they have 2777. This is one is real. Yeah, this is definitely real. He found everyone on this who was doing it. Now he's trying to find this thing. He found a company that has created a one-off, he believes, and he believes that it's a if you guys are wondering what I'm pointing at, it's this right here.
I would love to ask the aliens though, how do they protect their eyes from getting hurt? That's the one question I have. You know?
Yeah, this one has never been debunked. Raccoon is like, it's not real, it's artists. Those, when the time in which this is created, there's an image there, you can see the neck, or it's really thin. This one has never been debunked. There's never a artist that ever came forward saying this is their model. Never, dude.
That's definitely just as bizarre or similar looking as the alien interview alien though. Looks similar. Still.
Yeah, the alien interview, that's real clean, crisp.
So it looks similar to it. Both.
Oh, this one's funny. This one's funny because he's like, this.
I'm
Obviously,
guilty of
that's
that
the
too.
guy in the
Like the abductions
costume.
and shit. That's our fault, bro. We were playing and shit. You know how you get a cat and put it in a little thing and shake it up and scare the cat?
Yeah.
That's what we were doing,
What y'all
bro.
be doing with them? Like when y'all do get some motherfuckers up there, what y'all be?
So freaking hilarious.
I've seen TikToker that actually claims to be a lizard guy, and he shows himself as a lizard. But you can see his skin underneath the mask. I've noticed it. You just gotta be cautious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
So the original one, before they subject this to make it darker, you're able to see the background a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks like they lost the humanity in them.
Is this it? Is this the one that's original? You can see behind him. That one looks like the one that's original, because you can see behind the alien.
Is that what happens to us in the future if we lose our soul? Or not lose our soul, but like lose our humanity? You become cold looking and like that? That's what I start to wonder.
They said that literally that we're underground dwellers. That's why we got real sensitive to the light, and that they're using these lenses. That's how the story goes, right? And yeah, it's pretty trippy, man. But this one, they talk about that it's actually a different type of development, right? Like we're developed with carbon, they're developed with a different type of material. That's why their diseases and stuff like that is different from ours. And well, this is an old one. The being we was having medical issues and meds were brought in to assist, and there are many beings cooperating with us, but they never give us the whole story. Yeah, they never do, bro. But you can see behind this creature in the original footage. There's no one behind there. There's no one behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one that they aired, they darkened everything. So now it's like it's an argument. Oh no, there's someone's behind there. It's like, no. The original footage, nobody. No one's standing behind this thing. Being the puppeteer or whatever. You know? And you can't put your hand through the neck because it's so damn small.
Definitely interesting. I'm open to it.
This is the one we gotta just keep posting and pre-playing, dude. Jenny, what's going on?
You ever thought of doing a hat saying ET phone home? Or I guess copyright maybe. But just another thought. Or just phone home would work.
What happened? So lost.
Are you talking to me? Or
You said ET phone home?
yeah, for a hat idea. For your hat. Phone home.
Oh.
Or just phone home without ET on it for no copyright.
I think it's be okay. I mean, I think it's the quote. It's a quote that I think at the end of the day it's like you gotta check, you know. I know someone's using believe. What's going on, Jenny? How you doing?
All right, let's do this. Captain Jenny taking command.
You are disclosure.
Or Galactic Federation. Or maybe that's already used. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta. Well, this if that's the case, man. Right, we gotta. What I gotta do is I gotta put the playlist of all the ones that I did a review on, right, and have it where it is a UFO marathon of us talking about the PDF files and the videos, so it would run on D-Day, right, and then it would turn off an hour before I go live, and definitely. Yeah, Raccoon, if it was a puppet, the operator deserves an award. It's very impressive, but I think it's very well be real. 100%. 100%. This footage, like, I hated that they made the contrast so dark, because if you see this one, there's no one behind there, dude. No one behind there. It's definitely dramatic. It's not until he starts coughing someone walks behind the screen. I think his argument is like someone walks across the light there. There you go. And then he gets around the table.
Oh, there's some hand. What is that hand there? What does I see? Yeah, right there. What's that?
He has his pen there. You can see his pen.
Yeah, there's like another person. Like, what is that? Like a mirror or glass or something? That must be glass, right?
Yeah, right here. This right here is the guy's hand.
Yeah, reflection.
Yeah, reflection. Yeah. See his pen?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So they're interrogating him from the glass, right?
Well, this one, this footage right here, he's looking at a screen. Right here, you don't see none of that.
Mm-hmm. Now he's in the same room as the alien. There. Whoa! What's going on with the alien there?
Oh, this is after his coughing episode. They're trying to see what's blocking his throat. They're repeating it over and over again.
Well, it gives us different angles, at least. The more of the angles they show us, the better, you know?
He wasn't doing well, obviously. Yeah, he started coughing really bad. And then this guy with the weird stuff.
Yeah, they go too far into it when they do it. Too far.
And then these guys are just
changing their voice.
Yeah. He's just chilling there with no clothes on.
That's AI, no doubt.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's obvious. Yeah.
This is the one you've seen.
This one I almost thought was real, though.
Okay, yesterday you told us you traveled, and I quote, thousands of light years to get here. Yes.
It feels authentic, in my opinion, these videos. That's why it's hard to tell. It's scary nowadays.
Yeah. This one's trippy.
Talking about religion, too. I remember. And God and all that.
Okay, so you evolved from us.
Someone says, Raccoon says, it's probably allergic to dust. Dust is made of people's mostly dead skin, and maybe thus irritating the respiratory system as they're not used to us.
I mean, their skin is skin. It's still skin. They just don't have hair anymore. They evolve beyond hair. That's what it seems like.
He definitely doesn't like our skin. No water is their weakness.
So what do you do
Basically, we evolved beyond. Yeah.
Squirrel guns.
Okay, so how about we concentrate on your time? Try me. Wait, so you know the meaning of life? What's the difference? So you know how the universe is created. So you think God. Okay, illuminate us. What happens when we die?
I believe that. Death is just the beginning. New beginning.
Great question. I wonder if there's ever been research on
NDE
this.
people talk about that. About NDE, you know?
Yeah.
That stuff. That's what we're starting to discover. That, death is just the beginning.
What's going on with this one?
It gets rid of the fear aspect of death for sure. It's liberating.
No, 100% where you could keep on living.
Right. We're creators, actually, is what I'm starting to think. Which is beautiful.
Yeah, I'd love to
Maybe
live
one
like
day
that.
we'll evolve past 9 to 5 at some point. That's what I think. I have a feeling that AI is going to help with automated jobs in the future. People are not going to like it. But I have a feeling it's coming. What's your thoughts on that?
On AI, I do
Yeah.
believe there's going to be a time where humanity need to find a different way of surviving. Because AI is going to be able to do everything. It's going to be way cheaper.
I just hope they don't get rid of the creative aspects. We could create still. I'm just saying get rid of the mundane jobs. How about that? Like factory work, you know.
Yeah, as long as I got income or some way to sustain myself, I'm good with it.
Creative outlets would be the new thing. They've already been a thing, but you know.
277 says, if they keep shooting down ETs, their craft tech, eventually we will get put in our place. Yeah, so true.
We just have to set in control, Jenny, when it comes to the AI. Not necessarily stopping it. We just have to put control on how much it can take over. That's the difference. I don't see anything wrong with getting rid of, like, I don't know, like automated jobs that maybe like factory work or whatever. But creative outlets definitely is a no zone. Humans got to keep that creative spark.
Yeah, some way of doing that, because at this point, man, you know, it's super subjective, right? We're going down this unpredictable road here, and we definitely gotta find out how this plays up, you know.
We don't want it to take over and work against us. We want to work.
Oh, here's another one. You seen this one?
No, I haven't seen that one though.
We are here, we are very hot.
happy to be. Yes, we are here. We are here. We are very happy to be here. Yes, indeed, dear one. Yes, we are here. Yes, we do have a message for you and your community in the world. There will be a shift that will happen, and your planet, the frequencies of your world will shift dynamically. We implore you now. Understand, you are in control of your individual experience, your individual frequency, your individual understanding for now. You can create what you desire for your future by merely existing in a frequency that is higher and better. Know that we are here to support you through this shift of humanity. Nothing's happening to.
They gotta know how they look, bro. They gotta know that maybe this message is being lost by how our reaction is.
My voice did change, but not dramatically like that. Again, like I said before. I know.
I want to learn how to do it though. I want to learn how to do it.
I know how to do voice impressions. It sounds like that's all they're doing is using a little bit of voice impression.
Yeah.
Add a little spice to it.
Yes.
Like I can talk like something different. See, I can do that.
I know, right? Oh, man. Where can you imagine people are strolling by and we're like this?
Get into character.
Gotta get in the character.
I mean, but maybe that is their way of doing it, though. Maybe that helps them get a clear channel. Who knows? I'm not them, so I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like how should we dictate how someone should look like when they're trying to figure the message out, right?
Hmm. I know it's funny and silly, and it's not like we're trying to laugh here. It's kind of hard.
Raccoon says, "It's okay. The robot overlords will keep us all well maintained, down to the new human farms. I can see us becoming something like pets to that advanced robotic intelligence. Either that's or we all soon Terminator 2. A raccoon is on to something, brother. Unless we stop it. How, Jenny? How? Dude, there's a post of like, basically a radio station of two AIs talking and sending messages in the past, and they're like, how you can stop is like this, and then next thing you know, humanity tries to stop it, and they stopped the first wave, but then like 2.3 seconds later, the AI took over anyway. It's like, damn it, you humans are idiots, right? It's like, we told you how to stop and you still messed it up.
Anyways, I'm gonna hit the hay. It's already 7:30 a.m.
Oh, no worries, brother. No worries. I appreciate you coming by. Appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys coming by to see if we had any UFO drops today. Unfortunately, there is none today. So, thank you for dropping by the live. Hopefully tonight we do open lines and see what other subjects we can talk about, and we just keep it up and up, man. If Terminator was Terminator, we should...
I get up around 3 p.m., so...
That's what's up. That's what's up. And if you guys have been here this long, you are disclosure.
What you know about rolling with the grays and the fleet? When your mind goes blank, got abducted in your sleep. When these humans talk too much, reptilians take a seat. Yeah. I feel like a hybrid in the deep end. What you know about flying in a plasma stream? When your brain gets zapped, it's the cosmic beam. When the humanoids show up, everything gets serene. I feel like
envoy in a starship dream. She say that I'm weird, damn straight. I'm like, you ain't seen the sphere. I believe in UAPs, don't believe your Earth TV. She keep playing me close, but I'm watching from close. Y'all don't really know my intel, let me beam you the truth like Roswell.